Good afternoon, Dick. Welcome to Saskatoon Council on Aging. How are you doing today?
Very well, very well.
Awesome. So, all right, Dick, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Tell me about myself?
Yes.
Well, what is you to tell me? I'm 84 years old. I retired from the university 21 years ago. I was a professor of agriculture engineering. And since that time, I've been mainly volunteering one way and another. Not much more to tell them. I enjoy life. I have a few hobbies. I play bridge, and I volunteer.
Wonderful. All right. So, what attracted you to Saskatoon Council on Aging?
Well, nothing. It didn't work that way. In I think it was 1998, Council decided to look into the problem or the situation of seniors acting as caregivers. They struck a committee. Somebody knew I was a caregiver at the time, so I was invited to be part of that committee. And to be very honestly, at that point, I had never even heard of Council on Aging. So it wasn't the council that attracted me. It was the caregiver organization, caregiver committee at that time. Mm-hmm. Now, I soon learned quite a bit about council, and I was very, very impressed with what I learned because I thought they were doing a tremendous job. But that's how I got started with council.
What type of volunteer work do you do?
Well, with council, I was on their board for a number of years. My main volunteering has been with what is now known as Caregiver Information and Support.
Right.
So I was chairman of that committee for a number of years. Okay. And as such, I was spokesman for the committee, and I have I'm also on the Speakers Bureau for the council.
Okay.
And so I have made over the years a great number of presentations, both on behalf of council and on behalf of caregivers. And then I get sent out on all sorts of other funny things too, man. But generally I do everything I'm asked to do around here.
That comes with you, eh?
Yeah.
All right. Why do you volunteer?
Well, I've always been a volunteer. I guess I would give my parents credit. My dad was a very, very busy guy, but he always found time to volunteer. So I grew up in that sort of an atmosphere. And I volunteer. I don't know how many different organizations. I do it because I like volunteering. I like people. I like helping. I like the satisfaction I get from it.
Awesome. How has volunteer changed anything about your life?
Oh boy. I think, well, you can't be a volunteer without having a positive outlook. You look at volunteering as something you want to do, not what you have to do. Right. And I think that it has changed my whole thinking that way, that there is a place out there where people are needed because they want to help. And I guess that answers it. I don't know. Volunteering has come very naturally to me.
That's awesome. Name one thing that you like about Saskatoon Council on Aging.
Things that I like about Saskatoon. Well,
one thing.
One thing.
So we'll have to pick one.
Let me just check and see. Can you hold on for a moment?
I hope these girls don't. I like the staff.
Okay.
I've
Awesome.
always enjoyed working with the people in this office.
That's wonderful.
And that is heights. But that has always been, there's a lot of things I like about council, but I always look forward to coming up here, look forward to going to meetings because they've been a tremendous staff, that's all.
Awesome. Thank you, Dick, for your time and for the interview. We really appreciate it. Yes.
I came up here for I've got to be here all afternoon.
All right. Thank you.
Well.